I took the brand new anti-scalp wheels off that mower pan over there and gonna put them on this mower pan on this one. What had happened was the discharge side anti-scalp wheel shoulder bolt, the thread area, this part right here, or at least the shortness of the thickness of the bracket of which this anti-scalp wheel bolts to. And if it's not long enough, you don't get enough thread count. Well, whether you're using a nylon lock nut or just a regular nut like this, it'll vibrate off. You got to make sure that this thread area right here is long enough for this bolt to get enough of that thread area on the bolt through to hold that nut on. Because if you don't, you're going to end up like me. End up losing your anti-scalp wheel. I still got to find the other bolts that held the original anti-scalp wheels on this mower pan and show you what I'm talking about. But for right now, this I have to do. If one bolt, the thread area is shorter by the thickness of the bracket of the anti-scalp wheel, well, it's not going to work. You got to make sure that this thread area is nice and long enough to get through that bolt enough to hold that nut on to hold it on, because otherwise it'll vibrate right off, because it being coarse thread, which it just moves easier, quicker. Fine thread takes longer to remove it. So, darn it, I tell you what, you gotta check these bolts. You gotta check these bolts and make sure you got enough thread sticking out through this nut to hold it on. Otherwise, it's gonna fall right back off, and you could accidentally run over it with your lawnmower. And them anti-scalp wheels, yeah, they're thick. They are some hard plastic. So I'll bring y'all back when I find them other bolts, that shoulder bolts. So y'all just hang 10 with me. Thank you and have a nice day.